guys? I am the Gridiron Expert, bringing you some of the best college football news, predictions, and analysis, and I am very excited to have joined the predictive staff, bringing you some extra college football content and predictions. And today we're going to be honing in on probably the biggest SEC game of Week 4, which is number 22, Texas A&M, going on the road to take on number 1, Alabama. And Alabama, very heavy favorites in this game, I believe, by 26.5 points as of right now. And this is a super intriguing game. You got Jimbo Fisher going up against Nick Saban, two very, very good and respected head coaches. Obviously, they faced off last year when Florida State went up against Alabama in the season opener, and Nick Saban once again got the best of Jimbo Fisher. This year, things are a little different. Jimbo has come in and really transformed this Texas A&M team. I think he's done a better job already than Kevin Sumlin. I know Kevin Sumlin had some good moments at Texas A&M, but just never could get over that hump to where they were serious contenders. But he has come in, and Kellen Mond has done a fantastic job at quarterback, and that's what I'm very excited to see with this game. Kellen Mond at quarterback going up against Tua Tagovailoa. I gotta say, I believe that Tagovailoa is the better quarterback here. I believe he's one of the best quarterbacks in the entire nation. But it is going to be intriguing to see how these two quarterbacks go up against each other against somewhat similar defenses, but Alabama certainly having the edge on that side of the ball. If you compare these two teams, though, you look at who's more battle-tested, and Texas A&M nearly beating Clemson in Week 2, losing just 28-26, failing on a two-point conversion that would have tied that game and probably sent it to overtime. Alabama annihilating their three opponents so far in Louisville, Arkansas State, and Ole Miss. Obviously, none of those even close to being compared to Clemson. Texas A&M, though, having two cupcake wins over Louisiana Monroe and Northwestern State, sandwiched between that Clemson game. So you look at who's more battle-tested, and I would go as far to say it's Alabama, who has faced two Power 5 opponents in Ole Miss and Louisville, neither super dominant, neither as good as they've been in the past. But still, I got to say that Alabama is going to take care of this game at home. It's at Bryant-Denny Stadium. They're heavy favorites. Do I think they'll win by that much? Maybe not. We're just doing a straight-up prediction right now. But this win has got to go to Alabama. The FPI, the Football Power Index, has the Crimson Tide with a 90.3% chance to win this game, and I think that sounds about right. I would give Texas A&M just a little less than a 10% chance to win this game at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We've seen them do it before with a very special team led by Johnny Manziel. Don't think it's going to happen again this year. Obviously, Jimbo Fisher has a long ways to go until he establishes Texas A&M as one of the top dogs in the SEC. Do I think they will get there? Yes. Will it begin now with a solid win over Alabama? No. I think the Crimson Tide get a very solid win over a nationally ranked team, number 22. Texas A&M, though, still on pace. I think the way they're playing to get a 7-8 win season in Jimbo's first year. I think they'll put up some points against this Crimson Tide defense. Ole Miss, scored on the first play of the game. Didn't score again after that. I can see A&M racking up 14, 17 points against Alabama. But in the end, Tua Tagovailoa, and this offense is just going to be too much for Texas A&M, who got scorched by Kelly Bryant, who had 259 total yards and 2 touchdowns. So you look at Kelly Bryant versus Tua Tagovailoa way better than Bryant. If A&M can't hone in on him and stop them, it might be a bloodbath. It might get ugly early. But right now, Alabama gets the win at Bryant-Denny Stadium to remain undefeated in 1-0 or 2-0 in SEC conference play.